So hey guys, how's it going? I did a screen capped redraw this week. Screen trapped redraw? Wow, my tongue tied is already pretty bad this day I'm recording it. Yeah, so as you guys know, clearly I've seen the new Steven Universe episodes and everything else that's been going on with it. And I want to talk about the picture real quick, and then I kind of want to go into rambles about the series as a whole. Just it's a little thingy, which is why the time is the way it is. Because usually when I do screen cap redraws, I don't talk that much. But if you don't want to hear me ramble, I will also have a version where there's no dialogue, it's just music and it's sped up, so you can do that too. Now, let's get on to the picture. So, when I was doing the picture, I completely skipped the part right at the background. I actually did draw out the background, but I cheated. I say cheated, but it's a lattice, thing for her palanquin. So I was like, well, it's supposed to be like perfect and symmetrical. So I like literally drew out one thing, inked one thing, and I kind of just stamped it over all over the place. So that way it looks a little better. I like that look. I also changed her design only a little bit because I think she's really cute, but I'm also a fan of, I don't really like the totalness of her design. I don't know why they went with little clown child. I hope they kind of explain that. But so what I decided to do was I made her sleeves transparent. I know it's not her bottom half, but if I had done her bottom half, I would have done something different with her legs. Because I think the poofy shorts are cute, but oh my god, I hate her shoes. I know I'm probably the only one who hates her fucking shoes, but I hate her shoes. Something I noticed when I was doing this redraw that I think was cute, I didn't realize before, was the fact that, yeah, the internet's pointed out how Steven has her old hair color, and I think that's really cute. But another thing I think is really cute is how, like, she's got 5 little poof pumps on her hair. And so I was like, oh, look, her hair is a star. How cute. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have to say on how I this picture. Another thing I guess is that I did a very basic foreshadowing thing. Also, sorry if my lips are smacking and I'm sounding a little coffee. My allergy pill hasn't kicked in yet, and I need to get this audio done. So yeah, time to go in to the spoilery talkingness. So with this reveal, I am one of those people. So I'm one of those people that always thought rose quartz was pink diamond, and the reason why, now I need to emphasize this because I just talked to my friend about this. I have a little bit of an issue with it. And I don't have an issue with the rose is pink diamond theory because, like I said, I've been a believer since fucking forever. But my issue is how they showed it. And I know that's going to piss a lot of people off because a lot of people are like on two sides. They're like, it's either really dumb or it's really great. And the thing that bothers me is they put so much emphasis on Steven's mind powers, his conscious powers, being able to go into someone's consciousness, and even having the entire episode where he is Lars. So when I saw that episode, I was like, that's how she did it. That's how she did it. She, put her consciousness in a rose quartz, so a rose quartz is still like there, just in whatever weird limbo Lars's mind was in, because Lars wasn't in Steven's body. And then she ended up shattering herself because we even saw like Steven looked all kind of weird and fucked up in that state. And so I'm like, that's how it worked. That's how they did it. And that's not how the reveal was, and I'm not a fan of the reveal. It also makes a lot of sense for a lot of people who are pissed off because the reason why I had the theory in the first place was just the fact that, oh well, Steven had so many powers compared to everyone else. And yeah, rose quartz was special, but she couldn't have been that OP because that's really 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 Mary Sue-ish and very overpowered. And I know a lot of people don't like that, and granted, the word Mary Sue could be used to describe a lot of people, but the difference is that, they give those people flaws like Batman, Superman, a lot of other superheroes and a lot of other characters that we really like. People tend to classify them as that. For me, a lot of problems with it is that, and people are going to argue, oh, well, Rose has problems. She has problems. Like, yeah, but she didn't get those problems until much later. And even then, we see, like, in the Greg flashbacks, I actually rewatched the flashback episodes before making the audio to this, and she was still very childish, very naive. It sounds bad, but they do this thing where they always do the show don't tell thing, and they never show it. They always talk about how, oh, Rose was a great tactician and Pink Diamond was a merciless leader, and oh, Rose was on the battlefield fighting with all of us, and na. And I'm sure she did, but I just, they tell us this. This was my biggest issue when I read Throne of Glass, was everyone told us how much of a badass Selena Sardothian was, or however you say her name. They always told, like, you're the legendary assassin, you're the this, you're the that, and I'm sure they probably show it in later books, but in the first book, when, like, this character has this giant reputation, and she sucks, it's kind of hard to believe it. And it's a lot like that in a lot of media, and I feel like we got that with Rose and Pink, and I'm hoping we get more emphasis on this, where we actually get to see them do stuff, and people, I already know the argues, it's like, well, they only have 15-minute episodes, what do you expect, Well, have an episode designated to it. People will like it. We'll actually get to see things over flashbacks and glorified flashbacks, like Garnet's flashback, where Garnet talked Rose Quartz up in, like, this great propaganda piece. Now, another thing, too, about the series as a whole that I wanted to talk about was I really, and I know a lot of people are sick of this, but I am so sick of Cartoon Network's marketing of the show. I'm so sick of the way they're running the show. A lot of people are just blaming the Crewniverse, but it was either Ostrovox or Slice of Otaku. They actually found, like, deleted tweets that one of the guys from the crew said how we always wanted the show to be a serialized show, as in, like, it came out once a fucking week. We always wanted the show to be consistent, and we don't blame the network, but blah, 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 blah. And go watch their videos. They're probably their most recent videos when this video goes up. Unless you're watching this in the future, then just search, Ostrich Slice of Otaku, Pink Diamond thing, and look for the more recent, aged ones. But because of all that, it really kind of kills my hype for the show. You know what I mean? A lot of people were complaining, and for me it was the last Steven bomb, not this one, but the last one. It just really killed everything for me. We had this great arc, we were leading up to it, and when I watched the Beach City episodes, and a lot of people are probably going to be like, oh, you're one of those people, you hate the Beach City episodes. No, I don't. But I hate episodes that don't have a point. And, okay, people are going to argue the whole, like, oh, well, everyone thought Onion Gang was a useless point, but then they go to the spot where they hang out, and, it was stupid. That was stupid. All they had to do was in any other episode, for, like, a thing, you could have had Steven pick up Onion in that spot. You didn't have to have a whole episode of Onion with his friends, and nothing really to show for it, other than little kids are weird, which people didn't realize that little kids are weird. Yeah, little kids can be weird. But, like, that really bothered me. A lot of other things bothered me about the Steven bomb. I actually made a whole audio rant about that whole thing that was going on with the whole Connie and Steven thing. I really didn't like that. I felt like it really was fluff. And unless someone... And, yeah, people are going to be like, oh, well, look, if we didn't watch this one episode, we wouldn't know Nana Foy was the mayor. And it's, saying things as one-off comments don't count as it's not fluff. Because you probably could have put two and two together. Be like, oh, well, I can't talk to Nana Foy about this. It must be like, oh, well, she's the mayor. Cool. Seriously, the only thing in that one bomb that was actually important was, I think, like 2, maybe 3 episodes, and that was the Peridot episode and the Jungle Moon episodes. So yeah, like 3 episodes in that entire bomb thing. So that was really boring. And then after that, what happened was like, oh, and then it's like, okay, yay, this is happening. And then I look at the normal Cartoon Network release thing, and they're like, oh yeah, it's still going to be months until we get the next episode out. And I'm sitting here like, but why though? Like, we've got tweets from, like, the other voice casts for other countries talking about how they know how shit ends. They know that they're already working on season 6. They've let leaks go. They've talked about it. But, our Cartoon Network just I honestly don't know why they're doing this with just Steven Universe and they're not doing it with any other show. Then again, I don't really watch Cartoon Network that much, but I never hear anyone complain about it as much as the Steven Universe thing, and it destroys the hype. And the fact that they keep trying to, like, oh, well, get the Steven Universe, or get the Steven Universe app, fuck me, get the Cartoon Network app, then you can watch Steven Universe early. But I'm sitting here like, why would I want to watch it early? I mean, granted, I watched these early, but why would I want to watch it early when it's going to be 2-3 months before the next episodes come out? And then when you don't watch a show, the ratings go down and the people don't get paid and they cancel shows. So I just don't understand why they're doing this. I don't understand a lot of things that they're doing with it. And it just really bothers me. I don't know if I'm the only one who it bothers by, but it's really killed my hype of the show. It really has. It's killed the like, oh, new Steven Universe episodes are coming out. Right now I'm just like, okay, new episodes are coming out. Or, oh, my Twitter's blowing up. There must be a new episode or a new thing I can watch. It's completely killed my hype of the show. I still really like the show, and I'm going to stick it through the end because I've been here this long. But I'm not as excited about it anymore. I still am I'm still inspired to make fan art. I'm still inspired to draw the characters. So it's not that, and I still love the characters. It's just with the practices going on, and the fact that, like, this really feels like endgame Steven Universe. Like, I feel like the season's going to be ending soon. I just don't know anymore. This probably sounds really negative, but like I said, this is what I want to talk about with the series and stuff. I don't know if you guys feel the same. Let me know if you do. As always, guys, I will. See you next time. Bye.